Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to another Star Wars video. Now I'm coming at you here from work, showing you the break room. I'm alone here on a Saturday, left in charge of the fucking store. And what a better time to do a fucking video. Star Wars, The Force Awakens was a great movie. It was a fucking fantastic movie. But you got a bunch of fucking jabronis, a bunch of idiots who want to ruin it for everybody. They want to take, this great imaginative, creative franchise and just, turn it into something negative. It's bad enough if someone has a problem with Star Wars, and why would you have a problem with Star Wars? If you got a problem with Star Wars, you need to recheck your life. You need to get yourself checked. Because the thing is, you have so many other things that you probably need to fix in your life if you have, some vendetta against fucking Star Wars. Now, the thing here about The Force Awakens is there's many critics out there. Even before the movie came out, there was a lot of critics saying, and they've been saying this for years, but now the voices are getting louder, that this movie is racist, it's pro-feminist propaganda, that it's anti-gun. And this movie is a great movie that is going to inspire many, many people for years to come. Many directors, many producers are going to be inspired by this movie, and rightfully so. And look at some of these claims here. The movie is racist because one of the main characters, Finn, is, he's basically abducted from his parents. His parents are killed. He doesn't have a choice in the matter, and he's been reprogrammed by the First Order. Right? Okay. So the thing is, they're saying that's racist. You might be asking yourself, what the fuck are they talking about? How the hell could this movie be fucking racist? How could this part of the movie be racist? Finn didn't have a choice. His father didn't have a choice because they say normally, a black guy's father usually runs away from him. This is the old stereotype. Well, his father didn't abandon him, didn't run away from him. He was fucking murdered. And they're like, oh yeah, still, the thing is showing him without his family. This is very, very stereotypical. Showing him without his father. This is very stereotypical. If you have to dig that fucking deep, if you have to go that far down the fucking rabbit hole, if you have to grasp at straws to find something to pick at this movie, you are truly fucking pathetic. J.J. Abrams, by doing this movie, has done something more significant than you have in your whole entire fucking pathetic lives. J.J. Abrams has inspired us, has entertained us, made us laugh, made us, think, imagine, reactivating our imaginations for the first time in fucking years. And what the hell do a bunch of you fucking people do? You call the movie fucking racist. Try to ruin it by trying to, once again, play the fucking race card once again. Something that is all too prevalent in society, especially American society, and pretty much worldwide society for that matter. We throw around terms, hateful terms, and we point fingers and we label things. That's what we do here in society. And, at least with Star Wars, it's an escape from all that idiocy and all that ignorance. But when you have the fucking nerve to come at Star Wars with all these fucking ridiculous claims, then we got a fucking problem. And you got a problem with me. Because I don't like fucking hearing this about my favorite movie franchise. Because it ain't fucking racist. You know who's racist? You. Because if all you're thinking about is race and racially charged stereotypes all the time, chances are you're probably fucking racist. Because why would you preoccupy your time thinking all about race, and race is so, it's so prevalent in your mind. It's a constant, and you're thinking about that. You relate it to every fucking thing that walks into your life. every single fucking implement, every factor in your life that you choose to implement into it. You choose to refer to it as racist, or you immediately consider it controversial. You can't just sit there and enjoy it. Did you ever think for 1 minute that actually having a fucking main black character, that maybe that's a good thing? Think about to the old fucking original trilogy. Besides Lando Calrissian, there were no fucking black people. So what does J.J. Abrams do? He fucking casts a black guy in one of the fucking main roles. And all you people can think about is, oh, it's racist. Go fuck yourselves! I'm fucking sick and tired of this fucking bullshit. This fucking 2015, oh, I'm offended. Fuck you! You can't even at least put your fucking overly offensive characteristics aside for one night to enjoy a fucking movie? Instead, oh, I'm offended, it's racist, go jump off a fucking bridge. Go jump in a fucking Sarlacc pit, you motherfucker. For God fucking sakes, why even bother going on in life? You're only gonna get offended again by something else, and something even more retarded. Oh, and this movie is pro-feminist. So, the thing is, extreme feminism is a bad thing, because then it becomes hateful towards men, and it kind of defeats the whole purpose of trying to equate men and women in society. And instead what you have is women trying to overpower men and try to make them look weak so women have more power. Now that's a bad thing, and those are extremists. But feminism really, when you do get down to the nitty gritty and what it was actually intentionally supposed to be upon its inception, its concept, it really actually is a good thing. Power towards women. Women are still considered to be a minority. Even though actually statistically there are more women in the world than men, the thing is there's still more men in the workforce, or at least there used to be. That might have changed, but at one time or another women were considered a minority. So with that in mind, it's a good thing to have feminism. And in fact, it's one of the amendments that women are allowed to fucking vote. So as you can see, feminism is an important thing. It's just that it got flipped on its fucking head somewhere down the line. Now, it's a good thing that for a change, we have a lead character. Now, Princess Amidala, Natalie Portman's character in the prequels, she was a pretty empowered woman to a point, but towards the end of the series, like in Revenge of the Sith, she didn't really seem to be all that powerful. Now, Princess Leia kicked more ass, but really a lot of times she spent, the movie being the damsel in distress. She had to be rescued in the first movie and the third movie. Or the fucking fourth movie and the sixth movie, to be more accurate. New Hope and Return of the Jedi. Okay, motherfuckers? There you go. Anyway, I like Rey. Rey is an amazing character, but there was this criticism that she won't hold Finn's hand. Okay. That's because she was taken away from her parents as well. She doesn't know anything about herself. She only knows Jakku, and she only wants to stay on Jakku because she is waiting for whoever to return to her. She feels like her family had left her, and they will return to her one day. Or, she was put there for a purpose. So she's not going to really trust anybody else. So she doesn't hold Finn's hand. She asks, for Finn not to touch her. And then, when they're on the fucking Death Star fucking number 2, and Finn tells Rey that he came back to save her, she gives him a hug, and a long embracing hug at that. So, is she really that hateful towards men? She looks like she cares for Finn. She gave him a fucking hug. Enough of this fucking nonsense. And anti-gun, I see plenty of blasters in this movie. Oh, and the other complaint, that it's politically correct. How the fuck is it politically correct? How is it? Fucking Kylo Ren is torturing a fucking girl. He's torturing a guy to fucking find out more about a map. Is that politically correct? I don't fucking think so. How is it politically correct, huh? How is it? It's not politically correct in any fucking way. And if it is, please tell me so in the comments. I'm listening to Alex Jones and fucking goofballs over on MSNBC and shit talking a bunch of fucking garbage about how it's politically correct, how it's fucking racist, how it's this, how it's that. How about the fact that it's entertaining? How about the fact that it's probably one of the most creative movies in fucking years? You ever think that for one fucking minute before running your mouth that it's fucking racist? Oh, it's racist. Go fuck your fucking selves. The movie ain't racist. It's fucking great. It's an amazing movie. People are questioning me. Oh, how can you like this movie? How can you see it 3 times? I'll tell you how I can see it 3 times because I'm a fan of Star Wars and I fucking love it and I love the concept and I've loved it for pretty much all my life. I really got into the movie starting in 1997, starting with the fucking original trilogy. Thanks to George Lucas re-releasing these films, I found a new fucking life, basically. A new fucking realm of entertainment. I found new characters, a new sense of humor. I found out about a new franchise, basically. I previously knew about it, but I couldn't really get into it until I actually saw Star Wars on the big screen. And so when a bunch of people want to come along and try to ruin it for everybody else and future generations, J.J. Abrams is making sure that your kids also love Star Wars just as much as you. Don't fall prey to all these fucking goofballs that are trying to ruin it for everybody else by trying to call all these names and place all these labels on it. When the fuck does it stop? We're getting offended by everything in 2015. Even our favorite movies are becoming victimized by this whole fucking trend of being offended. So who knows? Now, I hope that the director of episode 8 doesn't fucking listen and try to actually make this movie politically correct, because all you people were saying that this movie was too politically correct, and then you were saying that it was offensive. It's offensive, it's politically correct. Well, which one is it? Fucking make up your mind. All these fucking things pointing fingers. Point fingers at yourselves. You want to know it's bad? You're bad. You're bad for fucking society. You're bad for everybody else. Fucking ruining a movie for everyone else just because you're dissatisfied with it. At least try to fucking come up with something a bit more specific about the movies. Like you didn't like the characters, or you didn't like the development of the characters, or you don't like the direction of the series. You don't really agree with the cinematography and the direction style and the screenplay. No, instead, oh, it's racist. It's fucking pro-feminist propaganda. Really? If you believe in these things, I mean, really, tell me in the fucking comments. I'll gladly discuss this with you. How is this movie offensive? How is it racist? How is it fucking feminist pro-propaganda? How is it any of these things? I want to know. And be descriptive as possible. And try to give me fucking examples. Because I'm really failing to see any of it, motherfuckers. Alright.